Guys, welcome to Solo Dolo Sports Facebook page, Solo Dolo Sports channel on YouTube. We are back with Reggie Wilson, Madden 21, which is about to end. You know me, I kind of stay in games well after another game has come along. I mean, right now I'm on Madden 22, of course, with DeMontre James and that whole thing with Detroit, trying to save the Lions. But I didn't want to let go of Reggie Wilson just yet. I think this is the final year of his deal with the Vikings. He re-upped his deal after they got to the Super Bowl, 2 more years. So he's in his last year on that 2-year contract. So this is going to be the official last season of Reggie Wilson. Of course, you know, I go through the season, I watch games, and then we get to the playoffs or have any important games, I post videos on it. So I didn't to do this first game, you know, because we're taking on the defending champion Giants on the road in 2030. This is where we're at. How you guys doing? I don't know about Mike Cobbs though. Mike Cobbs, I won the Super Bowl with him against the Packers. Won his second Super Bowl of the series. Don't know about bringing Mike Cobbs back just yet. Kind of mulling over bringing him back for another season. Probably waiting for this season with Reggie Wilson to stop. Maybe I might bring him back for his final year, or I may just retire him. You know, just retire it or retire it now and then see if I have any ever interest in making a Mike Cobbs series again. Mike Cobbs, of course, I play with Mike Cobbs officially as the quarterback. Probably the only last series I do where I'm actually in charge really of just the quarterback and I don't have anything else to do. Of course with Reggie and of course with DeMontre James and the Lions, it's going to be completely sim oriented. It's me watching the games. It's me I'm taking more of a GM role with the DeMontre James Save the Lions thing. With this one, I just watch the games, you know, with Reggie. So it's a different type of career mode. And this year I decided to, since I'm watching the games, I decided to just go ahead and make it 13-minute quarters. He's been paying 10-minute quarters his whole career because I would just jump in and play. Now I'm just going to watch Reggie in his final year with the Minnesota Vikings. You can see Reggie's card. Reggie Wilson, of course, this is his 10th year in the league, 32 years old, from Michigan State. Not a Hall of Famer. It's hard to make it in the Hall of Fame in Madden. I'm like, good God, it's harder to make it in the Hall of Fame in Madden than it is in real life. Freaking crazy. I just did that. Let's see. Last year, of course, 21 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. I want more touchdowns. The interceptions are bad, but they're not too bad. But I definitely want him to have more touchdowns. His passer rating did go down from the previous year where he took the team all the way to the Super Bowl to about how the numbers he usually puts up. Of course, he was superb in his first 2 seasons with the Titans in Houston, you know. And of course, he had his best year when they went to the Super Bowl. So we're looking to get back we're looking for him to get back to the Super Bowl, of course, but he's going to do it by himself. I will probably no longer jump in games and save him. I got the sliders pinned back up to 50. And of course, all pro. I am not involved in what he does. He's going to have to do it himself in the sim. We do have a problem though. Morgan Powers, I just found this out. He is injured, out 6 weeks, so he's going to miss the first 6 games of the season. Dislocated ankle. As y'all know, this guy was superb. Was like he was the man, you know. He was definitely the man for our offense. Catching the ball, running the ball, catching the ball. He was the man. 1,100 over 1,100 yards, 15 touchdowns, rushing, receiving, 73 catches, 746 yards. So he became almost 2,000 almost yards by himself, receiving and catching. You know, he was that guy. You know, helped score like 17 touchdowns total this last season. So he was an important part of our offense. So we're going to have to go on without him. It's going to be tough. We do have another running back that will take his place, and that is Kendrick Adams from Miami. Star development. He may not be as good as Morgan Powers, but I think he'll be okay. Of course, he's got pretty average speed. He's got pretty decent speed. He's not a power back. Definitely no strength and all that stuff, agility. He can catch the ball and he can run routes, so he would be valuable for that. 96 stamina, 87 injury. I think he'll be all right. And, you know, he has done kick returns for us in the games I've watched. So he gets his chance to shine on this first game of the season. Hard to believe this Giants team won a Super Bowl, but we're going to look at the Giants as they stand now. They just won the Super Bowl. 2030, so guys, a lot of auto-generated players, but one auto-generated player that's not an auto-generated player is Daniel Jones, superstar development. He actually won the Giants a Super Bowl. Y'all gotta listen here, Giants fans. You may have to wait till 2030, but Daniel Jones can win you a Super Bowl. You know, gotta wait till 2030 to see it, but I don't. But Madden actually let this man win a Super Bowl. I don't think he'll do it in real life, but he won it. He did win one. Carson Bradford, he's got some backup quarterbacks in there for him, but this is his team. He won a Super Bowl. Saquon Barkley's still with the team. Superstar X Factor, 94 years old, 33 years old. I'm sure he's going to start to regress. Regression has hit, and not a ton of regression. So he could be on his way out. Of course, our big back was, of course, Dalvin Cook for years. Dalvin Cook stopped getting the ball much when I was simming. So he was a 90 overall receiver. So Dalvin Cook's retired. I think I said that in the last video that he was retired. So Dalvin Cook's retired. They got a lot of good receivers with the Giants. Everybody's got a little star development. There's Kenan Chapman. They got some receivers. Dwayne Knox, offensive line, 83 overall, 85 overall, 85 overall, 81 overall, 84 overall, Andrew Thomas, Cannon Waters at 85 overall. Star development, 27 years old. Paul Fusco, superstar, 25 years old from Miami at right end. Defensive tackle, Malachi Spencer, star development, 87 overall. Shane George, Philip Hobbs, Jalen Burrow, Devin Carter, superstar, 24 years old, West Virginia. Pretty good. I don't think they're as good as I think the Giants, of course, are not as good as our corners. Our corners are something else, man. I'll show you guys that in a minute with our corners. Gabe Graham, 20 years old, star development. A lot of star players on the Giants. Kicker, punter. Of course, for the Vikings, not a lot has changed. Still pretty much the same team. We got Reggie course, 94 overall. He did. I don't think he regressed. I think he actually got better. Actually, I thought he was like a 92, 93. Actually, he's 94. I don't know. I gotta look and see if regression did hit him. I'm pretty sure it did. According to this, no regression. He didn't regress. No regression for Reggie. So Reggie can keep playing for a while. Of course, this is his final year. I'm not looking to bring him back. Morgan Powers is out. Of course, we know this. One of our big targets. Wide receiver core has taken a hit. We had Jared Weatherford. He's no longer with the team. They let him go. They released him. They do got Justin Jefferson, of course, and then Deontay Isaac is back, who was having a fantastic season last year before he got injured. 27 years old, 87 overall, star development. Definitely good for that. And then we got Chuck Madden, who was a rookie last year. Made some good catches. He's got star. Gonna play the slot. Play that at the slot. I think he's pretty good. Then we got Cole Whitlock and George Valles. We probably won't use a lot of 5 receiver sets. Mostly 3 receiver sets are probably going to get used. Irv Smith, of course, is back. Captain star, 32 years old. Sure, he's going to regret. He's regressed a little bit. Yep, skill regression, 14 points he's lost. Still good tight end. Josh Fields, 32. So we got aging. I don't make any of the free agent decisions because I'm just a quarterback, but we look very old at tight end. Offensive line. I did cut the injury thing down a little bit. I had it at 40. I think I put it at 35 because it seemed like no matter what, I would just lose offensive linemen. My offensive linemen would just get hurt, and I'm sick. I mean, I don't mind injuries. I kind of like it having injuries. I just don't want injuries happening to the same people. Daniel Hunter, 35 years old. I know he's gotten old. I think he was almost like a 99 before. He's 13, lost 13 regression. So he's regressing as he gets older. Josh Galvin, the beast, 24 years old, star development. I'm really liking this guy. I think he's one of the solid guys on our defense. I'm hoping my defense plays a whole lot better this year than they did last year down the stretch. They seem to just give up a whole lot of stuff. So looking for that to change, looking for that to not be the case this year. Kirk Creighton, 27 from Washington State. Shaq Jackson, 99 overall, unstoppable force, superstar X Factor. Best linebacker last year, and I think he did actually go up. I think his skill is I forget what they call it when you get that thing where you go up and you actually like your X factor goes up a bit. I think your X factor goes up. You get an X factor upgrade. Made his 3rd Pro Bowl. Lance Nelson. At middle linebacker, normal dev, Princeton. Be an important player. Outside linebacker, Isaiah Stackhouse. I don't know if he was with the team last year. He joins us, 83 overall, solid player, normal dev. And then you got the corners, and I think we got the best corners in football, especially when you talk about Julius Mills, who had a great playoff game versus the Panthers last year when we got put out. Number 1 ranked corner in the league. The guy is a beast. I need to work on man coverage, but as zone coverage, he's the man. You drop back in zone. This guy is waiting to pick the ball off. This guy's amazing. Just amazing. 25 years old too. Then you got Marcus Milstead, a superstar in his own right. 29 years old. Pretty much zone corners. They play zone very, very well. Will pick the ball off. These guys are going to be very successful. And then you got even Jarrell Gardner. So these guys, we're just stacked at corner. I mean, this guy was an important piece of, he even had an interception in that game last year versus the Panthers. And he is a man cover corner, which means he's probably going to be in the slot. He's a slot corner with 90 man coverage. Yeah, you want him as your zone. You want him to play as your man corner. Definitely in the slot. He'll definitely be great for that. Then you got Sergio Mills, a really good player, captain, 31 years old, and definitely one of the leaders of the team. Has been with the team for a long time, so he's an important piece. And then you got Chad Ray. I think we just got this guy. I don't think he was on the team, on the dev, Kansas State. So I think solid on defense. We have guys that can get to the quarterback, and we have a very good back end defense with the corners and safeties we have. I think we're kind of not great at linebacker except for Shaq Jackson, but I think the team is pretty solid. And I look for the defense to rebound after last year, where it kind of like they struggled at the end of the season, and it was kind of rough. We're gonna get into this game versus the New York Giants to start Reggie's final season in the league. So we're going to go ahead and get that started. Use this. All right. Yeah, I think we go all white. This first game of the season, first game of the year with the New York Giants. You know what they need? They need to wear the blue pants. I wonder why they never do that. But we'll go with that. That's fine. That's fine. All right.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as they're ready to battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants.
Watch the first two drives. Not going to really stay too long. I think we're going to be on offense and defense.
We're following the corner. Football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to. He said it a few months ago. Where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way. And I know that the team must
in the shotgun
really get into his wallet. But that good leadership gives you.
Oh!
That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
We're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack.
Oh.
Wilson, complete.
Good.
Jefferson the target. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
That's good with pressure in his face, man.
It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Right. Kendrick Adams.
Complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 3rd.
Yeah, but not enough.
They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was. They got in distance and made sure they didn't get anywhere near that bring up 4th down.
They were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there. And now we're likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
All right. See if this defense get these guys off the field, man. They just did us.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Takes it to the
No chance.
6, just a 1-yard gain. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a
Come
nice
on,
run.
guys.
And a lot of times
Gotta
they
force
think
this
if you
3rd
blitz it,
down,
you can
force this
pull
4th
it,
down.
smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones.
Oh, no, too easy. Too much time.
The Giants' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And we do talk a lot about how the tight end position has changed in the NFL. Here's a great example. It used to be that they were linemen who occasionally caught passes. Now they're wide.
You know how messed up this is? Daniel Jones wins the Super Bowl, but freaking Reggie Wilson can't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised we made the Super Bowl. I knew that that we had a good team. I knew that Reggie Wilson was a good enough quarterback in sim to have success. Come on, guys, get there. No, I think he's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. Okay, good. Yeah, he's out of bounds.
The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Get him!
Jones. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox.
I thought that was good.
Maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jones.
Get him!
And it's going to be incomplete. He's able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds.
So far, we've forced.
And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch
We
them,
did force the
they
punt.
remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And the first drive, 3 and out, 2nd possession.
All right. Now we're just going to go ahead and go to normal. Wakey moments. For time purposes. Fumble recovered by what? Okay, yeah. We're punting. So far, the Giant defense is smothering my offense. Saquon Barkley, you're too old. You're almost like Devin Cook's age. You're telling me that you're going to be still dominant? Force the fourth down, guys. We do. I think they're just going to kick the field goal. And it's good. Giants lead 3-0. But if I watched it, they wouldn't have made that field goal. Come on, guys. We got to get something going. And we do. We're moving the ball. Let's get in that red zone. Let's get in the red zone. All right. Get in the red zone. Watch that.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson.
Cut. Deontay Isaac.
And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to convert by 20 there on 41. They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Smith, yeah.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard.
Yard.
Not much there, only a yard. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Don't hold the ball, no!
Sacked right around the 17.
That's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Yeah. Maybe we had Morgan Powers, it'd be different. That's what I'm worried about these first 6 games. I'm like, without our best player, one of our best players, can this offense do anything? Goes to the second quarter.
After 1 on EA Sports. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Throw it! Throw it away. That's the best thing you could do. Throw it away.
Read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, and he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
We do put points on the board, though. We do put points on the board, so we're good. All right. Back to normal. Moments. But I think our defense has done a good job stopping them. I mean, we're not just letting them go up and down the field. Everything's kind of tight. They are starting to move the ball again, though. They are playing against their offense. They're 10. They convert. They're going to kick another field goal. We're holding the field goal, so that's good. We're holding the field goal, so just need my offense to start moving the ball. Adams. Oh, come on, Reggie. Complete to Justin Jefferson. Gotta keep these drives going. Come on, Reggie. Not enough. Oh, cool. Moment. Got it frozen because I wasn't ready. So slow. We are in the red zone.
first down. This is
Adams.
Wall.
Wall.
Just a yard on the pickup there to bring up a
I don't like the fact that they're all up there and you start to run the ball like that. It's down. Throw it.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Adams, come on, push, push. Adams in there for a touchdown. And I love that.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Hell yeah. And I like that because since he's just developing, that will help his development so much, him having a game like that, having a touchdown like that. That's going to make him better. Lead 10-6, man. On the road against the defending champs, man. But they still got Saquon. Reception, 3rd and 1, they convert. You got Saquon Barkley, you're going to convert a 3rd and 1. I need Daniel Jones to do Daniel Jones. Not Madden Daniel Jones, but real life Daniel Jones. And he does it! And he passed it anyway. They went for it on 4th down. Bad idea. Can we do something with this, though? Come on, Reggie. Come on, Reggie. No. Good. Good. Slow.
Again, Wilson.
No. Okay, at least, well, there's a thrown interception.
First down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
There's a thrown interception, man.
Wilson will throw again.
Throw it. We got a touchdown.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Chuck Madden.
From 8 yards out. And the Vikings.
John Madden's long-lost son.
CD for him, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience.
I'm Reggie Wilson, bitch. You got Daniel Jones. We got Reggie Wilson. Pardon my language, but that hyped me up. That hyped me up, man. It just hyped me up. I had to show it. 17-6 on the road. How y'all like them apples? All right. Defense playing a lot better, but we got to see how we sustain it for 4 quarters. They do got Saquon Barkley, who is a monster in the sim, man. You can't really stop him. These are defending champs. I don't think they're going to go anywhere. Come on, Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones it. And they're going to score. Yep. We got a game again. And they made the 2-point conversion. 3-point game. Yeah, we got to put up the points. Got to do what we did in the first half. running with Deontay Isaac for? He's a receiver. Sacked! That sucks. That put us out of field goal range. Oh, that sucked. Penalty against our defense. Can't have this. And I think Saquon Barkley might be hurt because he's not running the football. It's Glenn McLeod. Who's Glenn McLeod? Sack, Daniel Jones. Daniel Hunter. Got 16 back. Come on, defense. Force another field goal. No, they don't. Saquon Barkley's back in the game. Come on, defense. You gotta hold them.
They keep it with Barkley on first down.
They're holding them. Yeah, good.
He'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Jones.
Get him! Get him! And we got them! Yeah!
Turnover there as his guys will get the
Jack Jackson.
And they had it there so close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making the play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to...
That's a fumble. I don't even have to review that. That's a fumble. That should be a fumble. We're good. A few moments. See if we can do something with this turnover we just got. No, we can't. Punt again. That's a short punt. There's a 40. It's going right back down the field. It's going right back down the field. Jeez. And our defense forced another stop.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Yep.
And he's got it. Giants. 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have taken the lead.
Wow.
That's what I call the answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because giving up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys. They never want to see.
Oh, that just sucks. We had a good lead, guys, and we're just going to give it up like that, man. But, still a game. We just need a drive. We need you to respond, Reggie. I need you to respond. We got a penalty. That's great. We needed that. We're struggling right now offensively. We can't say, oh, 11 yards, Chuck Madden. All right. We got the ball. We're moving it back again. Back in the red zone. Come on, guys.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
No!
It's incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
I thought that was about to get the pick.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again.
Get it.
And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Not Morgan Powers.
That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead.
We need a touchdown right now.
I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass down the field.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have been big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. On 3rd and goal, Wilson.
He's holding on the ball too long. Is my offensive lineman just getting hurt again?
the play of the game here. Trailing
Going for it. This is the game right here, guys.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
No! Man.
First fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on down.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing.
Yeah, we gotta get the ball back.
They went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth downs.
We gotta get the ball back. We just gotta get the ball back. I get the ball back. And it's not looking good. Nope. We're just gonna run the ball. We're not taking any timeouts. We're not taking any timeouts. I guess we are now. Reggie have the last time, man. We're going to give it to him, see what he can do. Minute 10 left. We're on our own 9. 10 back. 2 timeouts.
Here's Wilson.
Gone to Justin Jefferson.
And he's dropped his shot.
Okay, run, guys, run.
Huge first down, gotta hurry.
We gotta go to the sideline. This is why I hate Madden.
Now under 30 ticks.
Get out of bounds.
Position line, he calls it in.
Are they counting as a catch?
First down.
Now the urgency needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as understand where they are on the field?
I think you're gonna say he was out though. I think his left foot was out. His right foot was out. Yep. I knew it. I looked at him like, yeah, that's not a catch. Put out of bounds, man. That ain't looking good, guys. We need a big play right now.
And it changes the whole.
Oh, yeah, it's out of bounds again.
Because both sides have done a certain call.
4 for 5.
They have to flip back and start over.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson.
Go.
18 seconds now to go. They had to go there with such little time remaining. And defensively, they had just seal a week 1 victory.
Yep.
New York ready to go again.
They survived, man.
Still 2 timeouts to
They survived. We had them down. We just couldn't finish it. We just couldn't finish it. Just couldn't finish it, man.
For the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were
Reggie.
Game of the year.
Gotta bounce back.
All eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build up to it, right? All day long anticipating it. Then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Giants, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.
Yep.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been...
First game, I mean, for us, we played very well. I saw some things that we did very well. Think in the second half, they just played a lot better. Second half, they just played a lot. We had them on their heels. We played a good game. I think Reggie threw a lot of passes, 42 passes. I actually kind of want to see him, not throw as much and give it to the back. 4.3 yards a carry for Kendrick Adams. That's pretty good. We kind of want to make sure he gets the ball. Great game by Justin Jefferson. Isaac made some good catches. Chuck Madden was good on that touchdown catch. That was really cool to see. Team played well. They just didn't do enough, especially in the second half. Defense, did what they had to do, especially in that first half. Then they kind of let it break in the second half. Someone's hurt. Who's hurt? Isaiah Stackhouse. Yeah, that's going to hurt our linebacking core right there. It would have been nice to get a pick, especially with our vaulted corners that we have and our safeties, but no picks. Our best did make us field goal. We punted 4 times. It was a good game. I think the team played good. I think the team played pretty good. You just wish that you saw a little bit more. You just wish you saw, in the second half, they play as good as they did in the first half. That was really disappointing. Okay, you look at the second half, we didn't score any points. We got outscored 15-0 in the second half. So that's why you lose games. You lose games when you get outscored. You lose games when you get outscored. You lose games when you get outscored like that. Really pathetic. Kendrick Adams looking good. Got a photo of him. Don't know why it's not that photo. Don't look really all that great. Might have to erase it. But we got what? Like, how many games? We got like 15 more games. I mean, because we're going by the old NFL schedule. We got 15 games to fix it. Right now, we're 0-1, but we do got Detroit. I don't think they're the same bad Detroit team that we're usually used to facing. So we'll just have to see how things go in that game. I'll watch that game, of course. I won't be recording it. Just watch that game and see how it goes. We're both 0-1. So we got work to do. But, I mean, all the teams, every team in the NFC North took a loss. Wow, okay. So at least we're not that bad off. So we're not that bad off. Morgan Powers is the only one that's hurt still. So we came out of that with no injuries. I don't have no injuries to offensive linemen. So cutting down the injury slider probably did help. But a very entertaining game to start the season, guys. I enjoyed it. Wish we came away with the dub. But games like that, they're cool, close games. You like it. That's why I like franchise. People probably rag on me and say, well, this is what you do, and this is boring. It's not boring to me. I enjoy it. It's not boring to me. I enjoy it. Find something you enjoy doing and quit talking bad about me. You know what I'm saying? Find something you enjoy doing and do it. And quit worrying about what I'm doing. Peace, guys. See you guys later, man. Solo Dolo out. Peace.